Okay, let's see what other construction opportunities there are. Well, we already have a starship dock, and we already have a farm module, but I think the farm module, well, more people approve of it and it adds more productivity, so I'll start doing that. Even though it takes a few, what would you call them? Phases. Yeah, construction phases to finish, and I think there's like an hour and a half in between each one. Whereas the starship, I think it's an hour, and there's only 2 of them. I'd like, when I'm finished with the settlement, for it to have at least one of each. There we go. It's a bit more than an hour and a half, actually. Now, if this guy would stop following me around, I don't know how you're supposed to stop one of these from storming around the place. So other than construction, exactly how are we doing here? Okay, so the quarantined explorers actually brought things up a bit. I think happiness is down from something, but from what, well, I guess it's all-time high, but it's not like we are in debt, but now it's not gonna, how we're not gonna be in debt anymore. Although, I'm wondering exactly what caused us to be in debt in the first place. And as for the Sentinel alert level, yeah, it's high. But alright, so I got an errand or two to run on the teeter, but I also have a mission, which I activated by accident. Anything unforeseen on the settlement, I'm going to proceed with that. Okay, what do these farm units need next? Magnetized ferrites. And now that I'm finished there, there's a place I gotta go. I think I've been neglecting it. You might remember a signal I got. I mean, that's how a lot of these start. I pick up a signal from somewhere I can't identify. Let me just check on things here. Nothing? Okay. Alright, where were we? I think you can find it in the space stations. Yeah, a hijack source. I'll go there then. Now, it was in one of the planets in this system. I picked a signal up while in deep space, and well, whatever it is, I think it messed with my spaceship. I had to run diagnostics on it. I don't think I've ever had to do that before. And the weird thing is, the spaceship's memory locations were in supposedly hexadecimal. I mean, it started with 0x, but hexadecimal runs from, it includes the numbers 0 to 9 and the letters A through F. There are no Greek letters in hexadecimal. So what does this mean? Clearly, somebody was trying to mess with something on my ship. And I gotta go find out who or what. Alright, let me see if I can locate it again. Granted, it has been a while. I have done a whole other mission since then, but see. It should show up on here somewhere. Oh, wait a second. There. Yeah, you gotta pick the mission source. I gotta pick the mission, the right mission. Here it is, see? It is on a moon. Which is wait a minute. What exactly is dissonance? Apparently they've found some dissonance here. I don't know, it's one of those things that sounds scary. They tend to do a lot of this. I mean, I've got corrupted sentinels. Now I've got dissonance, whatever that is. And I think we had, like, harmony. Not to mention all those weird gaps in the fabric of reality, or however this... Ah, purple. The color of, well, things that are just a little bit off. Just a little bit. Navigational hijack averted. Oh, so I did... Well, I suppose if I hadn't, I'd be... I'd be spirited off to... Lord knows where. Hang on a minute. I hate it when this happens. Alright, there we go. I've never seen this before. Well, this is another one of those planets where Sentinels have gone, well, let's just say wrong and be done with it. What am I looking for here? In front of this thing or behind it? Or I suppose along the way, nah. Yeah, all these things are scanning the life forms and such. They're always put on hold. Ah. Okay, so this is the right direction. Well, I would have liked to know that a little bit sooner, but at least this time the risk paid off. I'm not going to hang around on this planet too long. It is radioactive. What is this? Hold it. Well, this isn't what I'm looking for, but I don't think I've ever seen a crystal form, a radiant shard. Do I have those like on me already? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Sorry, it has been kind of a while since I've been to one of these places. So I'm not really sure what's normal and what's not. I mean, arguably, yeah, the whole thing's abnormal. Oh. While I'm thinking about it, I am running low on dihydrogen. I mean, freighter fuel requires it. And I have been sending these, my freighters out on missions. What the... Forgot these guys were hanging around. They didn't seem to show up much before. Alright, alright. Doing this is surplus to requirements anyway. Hold it. Hold it. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I don't... Wait a minute. Let me refuel here. Or should I say... Yeah. I think I've been to one of these. But now that I've located the target, I can start scanning stuff again. But for those of you who are unfamiliar, this is a harmonic camp that I'm about to enter. As soon as I've finished scanning everything in sight, let's have a look around this place. But the hijack source is coming from here. Where? What is this? Autophage Zeta WC6/8. Anybody know Greek? I mean, does that actually say... I mean, if they know the letters and sounds they make, like O0, U0, I think that's is0, OED, M... Yeah, I'm really not sure. The autophage speaks in the same mechanical voice that accompanied the hijack attempt upon my ship. However, if the sounds it makes are words, language, I do not understand what's being said. Okay, so, I don't know. I don't know whether the head can understand my language. I imagine if I poke the head, I'll probably get an electrical shock or something. So I'll scan this thing first. My scanner detects no trace of biology. However, this autophage is more than mechanical. The crude metal shell contains a highly advanced computer processor. Well, I will hold this thing's head while it pukes. Okay, I am certain the autophage is trying to communicate something. Oh. Should I touch the head or no? Well, I ought to at least, I mean, it's making sounds, maybe it's listening for sounds, and if I'm making sounds, then it'll indicate that at least I heard it. Them. I don't understand. Yeah, maybe it doesn't understand either. Yokio something. Interesting. Atlantidum is... Okay, this is far from the first time I've run into the language barrier before, and doing so, if you don't understand what's being said, that can have consequences, and bad ones. So, let me think. Pugnium is what sentinels are made of. This thing doesn't seem to be a sentinel. Atlantidum is what is corrupting the sentinels, so maybe that's what hurt it in the first place. Maybe if I offered nanites, the nanites will, I don't know, help in some way? Like, at least give me the chance to communicate with it, so I'll offer it nanites. The autophage does not seem aware of the nanites, it simply repeats this previous phrase. Okay, nanites didn't work. But Atlantidium, however you say that, I don't know whether that works either. I mean, its main function, or what it seems to do is corrupt things. Maybe Pugnium? I mean, sentinels are mechanical life forms of some kind. Maybe that'll help. The autophage does not seem aware to... forget it. Alright. Fine, process of elimination says it's Atlantidum. At least the Pugnium didn't do anything bad to it. Yet. A sparking sound like electrical wire short-circuiting echoes somewhere within the head. Suddenly my exosuit reports receipt of a set of local coordinates. I do not trust this head, but these coordinates seem my only clue towards understanding what it is trying to communicate. Alright, well, third time's the charm, isn't it? But before I do that, let me see. I'll have a look at some of this. Whatever. It's just residual goop. Okay, this isn't far away, but it is kind of far away. Now this Harmonic Camp, let's see. Yeah, in case you missed that one episode, this is a multi-tool, but it's going to take a lot to beat the Sorcerer. You know, my multi-tool. And then there's this. Harmonic Lockdown in progress. Rejected, rejected, rejected. I'll scan the memory register to see what that does. Register 2 minus 1. Okay, that's 1. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9, 7, 12. 9, 7, 12. Maybe it's the maybe these are the override glyphs. Okay, so let's see. 9. What order do these go in? 7, 12. Hopefully I got the order right. Well, it is 9, 7, and 12, right? Oh no, it's 1, 7, and 12. Oh lord. No wonder, I must have misread something. Okay. Wait. There. So instead of 9... 1. There we go. I am permitted to access the camp's systems. Do I want the multi-tool? Do I want to locate dissonance spikes? Maybe I'll see where those are. Yeah, just in case you missed the episode where I did this. And if I were to follow that dissonance spike, I think I'd run into a downed Sentinel ship. However, I'm on a completely different mission right now. So... yeah, they who returned. I imagine that thing will be here later if I want it. Ooh, a storage augmentation. Okay, my ship is over there. I'm gonna go back to it and take it because, well, in all honesty, I don't think any of the exocraft can reach that location in a reasonable time. Oh, these guys are in my shot, so to speak. Yeah, they're getting in the way of my trying to scan these things. There we go, that's better. Look at all these weird things, you know? Alright. There was something unidentified here. Yeah, here it is. And of course, this is a bit of a deviation, but I do need dihydrogen. And I could always use a few more units, you know what I mean? Come to think of it, well, yeah, I already established that I could pay down the colony's debts myself, but it doesn't seem to work that way. Oh dear. Okay, I better get aboard my ship now before... Well, I still have radiation shielding. And that'll help. The main problem with these storms, if the radiation isn't a problem, is visibility. Let me just get one of these, just for the sake of, having it. Yeah, that was a radiant shard. Okay, so let me just get on board. Yeah, right when the storm's starting. Perfect timing. Okay. So where was this? Ah, yeah, here we go. Coordinates. Oh, I can't see my hand in front of my face in all this. I suppose because of the storm I'll have to drift so that I don't crash into anything here. What the? Oh, those are just ships coming in. I thought I didn't slam into them. Okay, I'm near the ground level. I'm closing in on them. Don't want to hit anything. I don't think my ship officially has a hover mode, but it has something like it. Okay, this is approximately where they are. At least it should be. The radiation is still a little bit high. Let me just extract some of this here. And it's getting a little more temperate out there. So I'm gonna refill my. There we go. Now. Okay, yeah, that thing took some time to spawn in, but I have never seen one of these before. Either monuments are getting different styles,